We're live and stuff.
Oh my God.
Just about time you said that, my Discord looked like it froze. And I was like,
Whoa.
Yes.
Levi has hands crawling all over his shirt.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Did you plan that?
No, I didn't.
It's perfect.
I love
That's
it.
Happy accident.
Don't change it.
Don't
It's
change.
magical.
It'll
What's
only
up, Chet?
work for
How
that
you
shirt.
doing?
So now Levi has to wear that shirt every other Wednesday.
Like, how does the shirt move, but the hands don't?
It's amazing.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
Too many hands.
Oh, you know
I
what
feel
I
so
didn't do?
cozy, guys.
We were all sitting here
Supported.
chatting. I didn't do any of my job.
Touched you.
Hold on, let me tweet some shit out here while you get going.
Is that going to be that right there is going to be the name of the next episode? That'll be not tonight. That'll be next episode. All right, where we left off, our brave gentlemen finally made it their way to the courthouse, where Blaine had convinced them was a safe and secure stone building with good sight lines, surrounded by a lot of stone older architecture in the town. So maybe there's a possibility for a larger space and barricades. His argument was convincing, as it always is, because I'm right. And they all came up to. So Duke and Two Tone came with him in a Humvee, one of their two, to the main street right outside the courthouse. And as they did, they noticed the doors coming open and zombies pouring out and Kenny Wayne shooting from the main steps, drawing attention while they faced off of the fact that they found a looter that was, can you believe it? It's here in Romaine? Is that David Angel Brain Creep? Brain Creep! And so, famous television, edgy, you wouldn't get it, Dad. It's not a fake. This is who I am now. Magician David Angel of Brain Creep fame has now found his way to Rome, Maine, of all places, to get stuck during the zombie apocalypse. He has now fallen in line with the rest of the crew. Everybody has made it inside the courthouse and are in the process of clearing it when they're about to be overrun. And just as things were looking a little bleak, the door is kicked in by a wiry person in full armor tactical SWAT gear that takes down zombies with shotguns and Krav Maga, and then peels back the helmet only to reveal the scrawniest, palest guy in glasses who says, and I quote, "Hey guys, what's going on? You guys okay?" And Stevie T, also known by some of his friends as Albino Thunder, stands looking at all of you guys. And of all the people you'd expect to see in the courthouse during the zombie apocalypse, Stevie T is not one of the ones that was going to come to mind. And yet here he is. You can see he's got a full bandolier of shotgun rounds. He's got a combat pump action shotgun, full SWAT gear, and he appears to have at his side a short sword / machete / Bear Grylls Hunter tactical knife sword. It's too long to be a knife. It's a little too short to be a sword. Hey guys, how are you guys going? Is everybody okay?
Yeah, it's totally scary outside.
Whoa, are you Brain Creep?
You know me. I know you.
Oh man, I love the show. And he shakes your hand.
Shakes it
And-
furiously.
A scrawny, pale hand comes out to shake your hand, and the grip is iron.
I try to do a stupid magic trick of you can't restrain me with a simple handshake.
And are you gonna like slide out of his handshake?
Slide a hand from his hand.
Yes.
Yes.
Roll for it. I want to see this. Impress TVT.
That's a what is that? Pretty
Down
good.
there.
That is
He says,
a
dude, I've got a cadaver's tongue.
16.
Nothing you do can impress me.
That's true. 16 is what I got there, Levi.
I was really
He
waiting
slid out
for
there. He's like, well, huh? Look at that. Hey, guys, you see, he did the hand slippy thingy. He did it to me. Guys, so do I say, where's the camera? Do I say brain creep? I'm just joking. Everybody's dead. Okay, so, what do
right
you
over
guys
there.
got? Are you guys have a safe place? Oh, man, it's so good to see people here.
I'm not sure anything around this entire town is safe right now.
Oh,
I mean,
I've been going door to door across the street through any places that have food. I've been trying to set myself up with a nice, secure kitchen in the back, and I've been barricading outer doors and knocking down interior walls. Or this little cautious side, you know. Keep it simple.
Been making them primitive man sandwiches again, ain't you?
I am making do with what I have, and I'll have you know, I stand by my product.
So, where'd you say this kitchen's at?
Oh, snipers across the street.
Snipers.
Snipers.
The real bar is
Yeah,
called
same
shooters.
There's no
But it would
kitchen
make
there.
sense.
Well,
Well, hey, man, that sounds good. We should go over there.
Oh,
Let's go.
hey,
wait.
okay, Kenny.
Yeah.
Hey, can I see your gun real quick, Kenny? I promise I'll give it back. 5-second rule. I promise.
Sure. Kenny does this like weird like flip, and then hands it to him.
Okay,
handle first.
okay, that's good. That's a real good. Okay, and so he checks it. He rolls the cylinders. He's looking inside. All right, now Kenny, you're gonna let me clean this when we get back. All right, and he hands it to you.
Sure, man.
Yeah,
I've
you're
never
gonna let
done
me
it.
clean that real nice, and
I
you're
don't
gonna
know
keep
how
the
it works.
safety on. Okay, there, Kenny.
There's safety on this? I don't.
Yeah, Kenny. And he points out the little switch, and he's like, "Here's your safety. Now, Kenny, here's
Oh.
what's gonna happen. Okay, when I
got
say
you,
your name,
okay.
when I say Kenny, they're all over us. You flip this switch, okay, Kenny, and then you can start blasting.
Well, why would I flip that switch in the first place?
You're gonna. I've already flipped the switch, so you won't accidentally shoot anybody, Kenny.
I haven't accidentally shoot anybody.
Oh, I
yet.
know you wouldn't, but a gun like this is so wild that the aliens can't contain it. You don't know what kind of technology they put in this gun, Kenny.
Great point. I hadn't thought of that.
I know.
Why hadn't I
Hey,
thought of that?
Kenny, I'm on your side. I believe you. I've always believed you. Okay.
I gotta be
So-
quicker than that if I'm going to get.
Yeah.
past it.
Let's. Hey, do you guys have 2 Humvees?
Yeah.
Well, we did. I think somebody just stole one.
You guys got 2 Humvees?
Where did you guys
Yeah.
get 2 Humvees? You guys make it all the way out
They,
to the
they were parked out.
1633rd?
No, they were parked out there behind a thin pizza.
Yeah, both of them.
Both of them.
You guys still have one. He couldn't steal both.
Alright.
Yeah.
I guess. some
Yeah, this
soldier
one,
was
this
really
one I had
hungry.
parked out behind auto region back there.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
There's got to be more around
I've-
town.
I've been making do with local cars, and then I got my car mover. And he points outside, and you can see he's got a full-on tractor, and he's just slowly that he's shoved and cleared roads with. He doesn't have the whole square cleared yet, but he has like two sides of the square clear of cars.
Well, that didn't take long.
Captain Carrion brings up a good point.
Mhm.
Depending on which Humvee was stolen, he wants to know if we still have half a shed.
Oh, yeah. 50-50 odds on whether the shed
I
went
know,
up
right?
or not.
It was your shed, right, former Dwight?
Dwight. It was half a Dwight shed.
All right. 50-50. Roll for it.
D100. I'm gonna roll above.
Okay.
Yeah, Humpy got stolen for sure.
Is that
F in the chat for
so-
Humvees.
67.
All right, that's your choice as to which one you would have preferred to have been easier for Blaine to have stolen.
Well, I feel like he was in the one that Two Tone was driving, so I assume that's probably the one he stole, which was not the one with the thing on top.
Damn it! But we lost our mattress.
So you guys don't have a mattress.
The purple mattress. Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh, that's right.
Those are some good mattresses, apparently.
Nice
Yeah,
mattresses,
I don't-
man.
I
was
think
looking
Glenn
forward
knew
to
what it
that
was,
mattress
and
more
I
than
knew
that shed.
immediately what it was. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be."
What do you guys got on top of your Humvee? What is that? Is that a she shed?
Looks like an outhouse.
You guys got an outhouse?
Y'all taking
Wait,
dookies on your Humvee?
Duke, what do you got going there? That's impressive.
You remember that fella Dwight? That's
Yeah, I
his-
remember Dwight.
That's his outhouse. That's his,
Oh. You know what?
he
I'm
ain't
sure that
using it
makes
no
sense.
more. So,
No, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I go on a canoe trip. I don't ask questions. Okay. So, come with me, gentlemen. Well, unless you guys want to stay in here, I suppose I could move my operation in here. What are you feeling?
I don't know. I'm excited to see what magic you have in store for us.
We came here because there's 4 entrances and the building is stone, which we kind of felt like would keep the zombies from coming through the walls and the windows.
Well, you know what? Now that you're here, that's a good point. The only reason I didn't like it because there's just one of me. But if there's enough eyes now, maybe we should call this home plate for now.
Well, that's kind of what we thought, and we thought that the clock tower up there would be a good vantage point if we had any weapons of
Oh, I got a hunting rifle across the way. We can
Yeah,
set that up
yeah,
with
there
a sniper
you go.
gun up top.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
let's do
See,
that. That's a great
see,
idea.
you're catching on now. So that's what we were thinking. And this
Okay, well
isn't
then.
exactly an armory, but
All right, well then I'll start. Here, I got an idea. You guys start getting yourselves all set up here, and I'm gonna try and build a corridor. Nah, I'm just gonna keep. Oh man, it's really weird. I got people to bounce ideas off of. I haven't had that for a couple days. How that? I mean,
you haven't
okay,
seen
I'm
any
sorry.
survivors?
how did you guys find David Angel? That's just I don't even know how.
No, he was
And then-
just already here.
Some
We didn't
people
really
are
find it.
blessed in life. It's true.
You are outside, Lucas, and you see in the town square a Humvee. You've heard some gunshots as you take cover beside one of the office buildings on the outer edge of the west side of the square. You manage to see a goth-looking looter come out and get confronted by people in the Humvee, and then a bunch of zombies spill out, and then the survivors manage to corral them, destroy them, and then all move inside. So there seems to be a gathering inside the courthouse. You're muted.
Inside the courthouse, you said?
Yes, they seem to have corralled inside the courthouse.
All right. In order to not get shot and approach them and get a bit of their attention, I'm going to get close, not to call it too much, but I'm going to find just the right spot. And I'm going to use my skill. My light isn't right. And I'm just going to find the right spot so they can see me from inside and just try and wave and get their attention.
My
Guys,
latest-
a figure is waving their arms in side-to-side motion while standing relatively planted without a shambling stance.
You see a bald-headed man in a beard, heavily tattooed along his arms, and there is a bloody apron of like other just like kind of like normal like everyday clothes, but he has an apron on and it's just kind of soaked in blood at the moment.
There's a bloody murderer tattoo guy outside waving at you casually.
We're definitely going to invite him inside.
Hey, did someone order the Hell's Angels guy? I suppose
Let
they
him
didn't
in.
hear it
Hell,
show up.
if we leave him outside, he's just going to attract more zombies. He might as well be in here.
Kenny,
Yeah.
high or low?
Hi. Damn it, I should have said low. Anyway.
It's like
Always low.
Kenny,
Yes.
you are certain you have not seen this guy abducted before. You believe he's human.
All right. Hey, I think that guy looks okay to me. I mean, I know he's all inked up and stuff, but that don't matter, right? I think he's okay. We should get him inside here. I think he can help.
You know what? You think it's because the ink, because you know the aliens don't like the ink. Dale once told you that.
Aliens don't like that sort of stuff, so he's probably on the level. He's cool.
I ain't judging no one based on no tattoos. I'm just judging on whether or not he's going to bite us when he gets in here, and I think he's still alive. So
I think
maybe we should let him in before he attracts more zombies, and then he's one of them.
Hi!
Okay, I'm gonna move over to the door. Hey, let me in. It's Lucas.
Davey,
Lucas Lang.
Davey Angel, do that thing where you throw your voice outside the door so you can hear it.
Oh, hold on. Let me just teleport through the wall.
The moment when I teleport through the wall.
I just said throw your voice. You ain't got to run through the wall.
I'm going to use dexterity plus not so clever editing to just walk through an open doorway and pretend like I went outside to go get this guy.
All right, roll that and give me a perception roll with any related skill to see through this nonsense, Lucas.
I love that Jeff now has skills for the relatively mundane.
Ooh, real quick,
Got
Lucas.
15.
Lucas, have you seen Brain Creep before?
Yes, big fan of. Is that anything?
You are rolling at a -5.
All right, awesome.
I just believe.
That's gonna be.
I want to believe.
That's
I rolled
quality.
the 10, so -5. That cancels that out. So it's just a plus intelligence. Got something smart for that. That would be 13.
I had a 15.
What'd you get? A 15. Okay.
So I
You're
walk out
watching
the other door, and then I come through behind him, and I'm just like, hello there.
Lady Angel?
Nick shakes his head.
Yeah,
He
hi.
sniffs
I'm-
bullshit.
I'm Lucas Lang. I'm a big fan. I've been trying to use some of your techniques on Instagram. I don't know if you heard of me. I'm the judo chef.
Oh, the judo chef.
I mean, I'm a local judo instructor, but I'm kind of getting into the whole cooking thing. It's a big passion of mine as well. And I'm working on a book actually, and I'm thinking it's from dojo to dish. So I mean, you're a big inspiration. I just wanted to say, and I'm so glad you're alive. Can I come in with you guys?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask for an autograph. Yeah, you can come on in.
I mean, if you're handing them out.
Well,
Everybody, y'all know Lucas. You've been pulling for him. He has decided to, in the expansion of his business, try and corner out the market on Tim Dillon in town. Tim Dillon runs a martial arts studio, and he has run a number of other businesses in town,
Mhm.
trying to always branch out fitness, CrossFit, lots of stuff. But you've been really pulling for Lucas because he's been
Police work.
diversifying.
Yeah, come on in. You got something for me to sign? Of course you do.
Yeah,
Of course you
I had
do.
something here. Let me get that off there. Maybe like the apron. Is that cool?
Oh, yeah. You want to use the blood? Hold on.
No, hold on, let me. There's a. I gotta. Will that keep? I mean, I gotta wash this thing.
What the hell happened to you, Lucas?
Oh God. I don't have a meat grinder anymore. This is the short version of that story. And
You have a huge knife, which will be a cleaver. If you want
yes.
that,
Okay.
that works for me just fine.
sure,
Judo
Uh,
chef.
I'll
Your
find that.
cleaver is D6 times strength.
Oh, speaking of meat grinders, Two-Tone, have you been rubbing them water chestnuts on your head like we told you to?
I don't have any water chestnuts.
Oh, damn, they must be out in the Humvee.
Water chestnuts?
Yeah, it works. Just trust me.
I mean,
Okay.
I love water chestnuts. Like I cook
Do
them all
you
the time.
do you have water chestnuts?
On me, no. I mean, maybe back in my fridge or my outdoor freezer. But
I've got some sheets of metal. We want to start barricading these doors up. I need to start doing something, take away the throbbing sensation I'm getting in my face,
So
if that's
I
okay.
think
are you okay? I'm gonna take a look at him. Get a little close. I'm gonna use my skill that looks pretty deep.
That looks pretty deep.
I like it.
Intelligence.
It's a good call, Malice. It's a good call.
A 12 to assess the wound.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, I'd get
You can see. Oh,
Captain Carrion.
Oh, Captain
he wants to get
Carrion.
loot.
Yeah,
Once
that's
it's loot,
serious
it's
branded thinking.
Who's getting that loot? Is it for two-tone? Or for
Let's hope for some antiseptic. Yes.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Two-tone.
Two-tone.
Roll
For
twice.
2 tones.
only we still have this off soap?
Two rolls.
Right?
46 and then a D6. Twice.
Twice.
Thank you, Captain Carrion.
Thank you, Captain.
11.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Roll
11
for that
4.
medicine.
11 4 17 3.
Okay, and a 17 3. All right. 17 3. You are milling about looking for any kind of stuff, and you find some Lululemon jeggings.
Yes.
And in addition to the Lululemon jeggings, you find that they have been neatly packed up in the tool compartment of an F-150 Ford pickup,
Dang.
which is parked outside in arm's reach of where you are most closely located to.
You're right
It
next to the
looks like
Humvee, huh?
This F-150 came up on the opposite side of the square, banked the little wall, and came right up in the lawn. You guys didn't even have the time to assess the lawn to notice this had happened.
Mm,
You know how long ago this thing came up here.
it's hunter
I bet
green, so it blended right in.
I bet
Yeah.
Stevie T pushed it up there with his car mover.
No, man, I hadn't gotten to that one yet. I wasn't really sure because, I didn't feel right. Moving the tractor up in the lawn didn't seem like the right thing to do.
I take the Lulu jeggings and I kind of wrap them sideways around my head,
Okay.
create a
You can
bandage.
give me a heel attempt with that, and we'll see how it goes.
Let's see, what kind of heel do I have?
Can I assist him with rub some dirt on it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask this.
Rub
as
some
well.
dirt on it.
Yeah.
Okay, if this is going to be a cumulative, here's what you're going to do. Whoever's going to help him, you're going to rub some dirt on it so you can give Clint a +1. Who else is going to do what?
I'm going to inspire him by letting him know that pain is just a state of mind.
Oh my god. Okay. So that's 2.
I took 1 dot in 1 out of 10 doctors agree.
All right.
I'll use that looks pretty deep to try and get the right spot for the most pressure.
Okay. You have a +4, but because you have failed in the past on this, your difficulty is rather high. So you have a +4 on this, two-tone.
Okay, can I want to position myself in front of the mirror, on the side mirror on the F-150. And I'm gonna attempt to use the skill that management has taught me of, can I help you?
Look at yourself in a mirror. Looking at yourself in a mirror. Can I help you?
Very
That
good,
is-
very good.
That is my favorite two-tone moment. Official. Can I help
I did not see where he was going with that at all. It took several seconds to register.
Yeah. You know, the old management trick, you know? You got to look yourself in the mirror and do a little bit of role playing. Can I help you?
It's beautiful.
Hey, Rio, bro.
What's up, Rio?
Got a
Okay.
+4.
Hey, Rio.
This is
No,
an
can I help you?
impossible.
No.
This is an impossible difficulty challenge.
An impossible challenge? Is that what you
I have
Yeah.
a 21
Yes,
to that.
impossible. Oh my god, you blew it out of the water.
Nice.
You squeeze up that tourniquet and you're rubbing
It's not a
dirt
tourniquet.
in
I'd
it.
die.
Tourniquet's in his head.
I don't want to cut the blood off in my head.
You're wrapping this thing up and it's soaking up the blood and you got somebody rubbing blood in it. You've been told that pain is an illusion. And while you're soaking it up, what was yours, Duke? Oh, the 1 in 10 doctors agree that's the right thing to do. And at the same time, you got Lucas looking over here saying, "No, that looks pretty deep. Let's move it over here." And between the, what is that called? Poultice of dirt and Lululemon, you seem to have absorbed the bad blood into the poultice, and you might be
The
toughing
bad blood.
through this.
All right.
Nothing is impossible for Dragon Jesus and Frank to do. Why, Dragon Jesus, why did that have to be?
I think these were probably sprayed. These leggings were probably sprayed because they were worn ones. So they probably had some
Oh, yeah.
Febreze or some Lysol
Lululemon.
antiseptic.
I would have taken a lot of care of these.
No,
Yeah.
that's Deep Woods off.
That's
Deep Woods off.
Deep Woods
We're
off.
good.
That's what's currently
rubbing
burning
some
off the
Deep to
infection.
that wound.
Some D.
Man, that would burn.
Deep Woods off is
It's a good burn, though. That's what you said, right? It's a
I
good burn.
recognize that smell anywhere.
It's a very antiseptic, stinging burn.
Yeah.
You're like gritting your teeth, like, okay, I can help you.
This isn't so bad. By the way, where did this truck come from?
We don't know.
It was here at the square when I got here at the square.
Hey, Steve,
Yeah,
you want a road grader?
I'd love one. That sounds like a lot of fun. I can get a lot done with that.
There's another one out back behind the auto region. Keys are in
I
it.
got a project. After I clear out the square, I'm going to try and clear away out of town.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be good.
Yeah, that is not a bad idea. But what I was thinking is for hunkering down here is that if you've got a kitchen and supplies over there at Snipers, then the exit that faces Snipers is the one we should leave relatively open for us to use, and we'll
I agree.
barricade up the other three.
I agree. That's a great idea.
Sounds like a
all
good
right.
plan.
Everybody, set your barricade rules. You have 3 doors you're going to attempt to barricade.
That's
I
right.
will mark them as such.
Is anyone good at this sort of thing?
Oh, I've read the script. Is the skill I've got, and
That doesn't sound helpful.
I've read the script.
I got 3 dots. I got 3 dots in security because my character was made for things.
I helped my neighbor build a treehouse once.
I hope my
Is that
neighbor
a
built
skill?
a
Please tell me
treehouse.
that's a skill.
That's
No,
absolutely
but my skill would be I'm as good as I'm good
Wait.
once as I ever was
Oh, you're going to burn. I'm as good as I was once?
because I
barricade.
you know. Well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a good
how
time to
about
do
this
it.
one? How about this one? How about an intelligence plus overhype the drama? So I'm standing around just telling everyone exactly how this is going to go catastrophically wrong if we get any detail wrong, which points out all the elements that somebody needs to
Okay.
correct.
So you're using Bard negging to get a positive result.
Yes.
basically.
Got it.
Wow.
I
like to use,
It works.
Helping out, kind of surveying the area. I'd like to kind of patchwork where I can, just with my skill, just knowing when it's not quite enough. It just needs a little bit more. It just needs some salt. I'm gonna
Okay.
use some salt.
Need some
Based
salt.
on your rolls, gentlemen, we're gonna roll this up. I'm gonna look at what's available here inside this building.
I have
Uh,
3 sheets 4x8 of sheet metal.
You did. We carried them in.
You. Okay.
Yeah.
So the sheet
I also
metal.
have 16 penny nails. I have a box of deck screws. I have 5
Okay.
2x4s. We're doing this
Oh my
right.
God. Okay.
I have
okay.
a single cinder block. Will that help?
Take that, audience.
And a whole
How
bucket
you
of
this time?
finished nails. And
so many
great
things.
stuff foam to seal it up.
And great stuff, folks. You can air seal this.
That's right.
Yes.
We
Okay.
suffocate.
You know what I got? Box of cigars.
Because this is sheet metal, but not exactly like an inch thick, which is what it's set at.
That's
I'm gonna
true.
cut this
Captain
to,
America's we've got a shed.
Yeah,
We
I'm gonna
use
cut
part of
this
the
to
shed
about
American.
a quarter inch thick. Oh no, +5 per inch. I'm gonna cut it to half that. So the armor value of your doors, of your walls, is 15 at base.
Wow.
And that's the armor value. And they have a health of 50. And that puts them at a barrier value of an even 30. So, the way that works is I've got to overcome 50 to do damage to it. And then after I overcome that 15, it's like DR. So after I overcome that 15, I do damage to your 50 of the capacity. Let me check what the barrier value means.
Forgettable. It is definitely getting long. Apparently, Rio Bravo has said that Tim's hair alone has a +12 wisdom and a +18 strength, so keep that in mind, Dean.
Got it.
Thank you.
Got it.
It's been a long process of quarantine hair.
The long process of doing nothing about it.
Yep.
I put a lot of effort into not giving a shit.
Oh, the barrier value is for you guys. Holy shit. So all your walls that are barricaded have basically a DR for you of 30.
Nice.
So if you're behind that wall, I have to do more than 30 to get through the wall to do anything behind you. And then
That's not so bad.
that damage is also from the same strike factored into the pre-existing damage of the wall itself.
Now, Levi, I have
Yes.
a can of WD-40. I would like to spray the surface of this sheet metal to make it very slick
Oh, well,
so
of
that
course.
zombie punches will just slide around.
Hold on. Let me write down your ridiculous steel walls.
That's exactly
So
what we need.
1,
Slick
2, and
zombies.
3.
And
Yeah,
also to prevent
Also
rust.
to
That's
prevent
correct.
rust, Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want this thing rusting.
It's
So
important
I-
since we're going to live for another day, probably.
Oh, totally.
Because the armor is a 15, I'm going to say that your WD-40 tacks on another point of armor for it because it's slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Your damage is 50. So you guys have effectively barricaded in 3 of the points.
Is this the first time we've
CVP,
actually accomplished this? I think it
This
is.
is the first time it's
It might
been
be.
actually good. Because if you came to the bunker, the Dwight bunker, and had it not already been filled with zombies, then
True.
you would be in a similar situation, arguably a better situation.
2
because
rounds
you're-
of auto evasion.
Yeah.
True. True. It was just a glass door, though. Yeah.
That's true. It's a glass door.
I mean,
Oh,
there
the
was
screen
that,
door was pretty potent.
there was that time that me and I don't remember which character managed to barricade ourselves inside the office at the Glory Bowl.
That's true.
I
That
don't
was,
know, that didn't last long either.
That was two-tone, I believe. No,
No,
that was
No,
JP.
it would have been.
That was JP. That was John Paul. That's right. Then we made our way to the roof.
Yep.
Because screen door. Because screen door. All right. You guys are officially barricaded. You got the one door that you got a sight line on. Stevie T brings over the hunting rifle, and he brings over a lot of sandwiches
You're not wrong.
and cooked meat that's been wrapped in tinfoil individually, like he's doing delivery runs to a construction crew. And he lays that all out for you guys. He's also got a lot of hard-boiled eggs.
You know, this is all fantastic. But we all know we need to get to that hospital.
What?
We do.
Wait, what?
Well, you know what?
Look,
Tell you what, you guys, I'm not big on making the decisions here. I'm just gonna whatever you guys need. I'm here for you. I'm gonna keep clearing cars, and if I see anything, I'll let you guys know. So he goes outside. As he goes, perception check, everybody.
Okay.
Oh man, what kind of
Can
perception?
I add my diagnose skill?
You can,
that.
absolutely.
I'm gonna do. Well, I don't really know if there's.
14.
Ugh. Got a 10. I don't know what to add to it.
Anything that's based on noticing a detail.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna take perception plus find drugs.
That'll do it.
You
How
might
many
find
is
some.
perception plus?
I never know with
perception
him.
plus my trail cam.
I mean, they're
caught
prescription, but
Your trail cam, what?
it. My trail cam caught it.
Trail cam got it.
I rolled a 1 for a total of 5.
Nice. You have
Yeah,
no idea,
bravo.
Kenny.
No, Kenny's
Yeah,
got a
Duke
16.
has no idea.
I can't use
Kenny
local team
notices.
because Albino Thunder is not a teenager. So
And brain creep, what'd you get?
I got a 10.
No,
10?
I
Okay,
maybe
you don't
could
notice.
have-
And what did you get, Two-Tone?
I got a 14.
Okay. You and Kenny notice as Stevie T turns to leave and put the riot gear mask back on, you see at the base of his neck almost a full set of teeth scars. Like that it's heavy and it's beet red. And then he pulls up his collar and he leaves.
Uh-oh.
If I know anything about the real Stevie T, that dude's going to survive everything, so it don't matter.
Me into
anyway.
it. It's fine. Yep. He tried zombieism like 3 times and shook it each time.
That's right.
I
He's
mean,
like, nah, not
There's a
today,
good
zombie.
chance. There's a good chance his half cadaver tongue is the reason this whole outbreak started.
It also might make him immune. I mean, he's already got. I don't know.
Okay. All right, everybody that's watching, I should explain at this point because this inside joke has gone on long enough. Stevie T is a real person. We are actually using the real
He's the
nickname.
man.
His
He's
real
the
first
man.
name is Steve. And Stevie T is one of our friends who has valiantly fought off cancer 3 times.
Three.
Three separate
Second
times. Not like it
three
just like came
separate
back.
times, 3 separate types in
Yes.
different parts of his body. Our friend Steve is legitimately in medical journals as one of the youngest outliers to have tongue
Yeah.
cancer because
Yeah.
it most typically appears in heavy smokers of a much older demographic. And so, Steve, we are joking about his tongue. Half of Steve's tongue is legitimately a transplant from a cadaver. He
Yes,
has the
cadaver
tongue of a
tongue.
dead man.
True.
And a titanium knee.
He's got a titanium. knee.
Yeah.
Titanium
knee.
Cochlear implants. He
Yeah,
is more
cochlear
cyborg
implants
than
is
man
yours.
at this point.
He is
He
our
is.
most cybernetically enhanced friend.
a general, also like a black belt and a bunch of shit.
now
He's not speak with dead. Wow.
he does.
Bravo.
He does.
Bravo.
Does,
That's
yes,
good.
he does.
Well done. That's
Technically,
That's good.
yes.
good.
That's good
Speak
shit.
as dead, I would argue. But
Like I said, could very well be how this whole thing started in this campaign.
never know. Never know.
Never know.
So what do you guys do? Now you've cleared out the basement and this main floor. No one has gone up. Now that is a little bit treacherous. There's like a second floor access with a rather skinny ladder situation that goes all the way up to the newly refurbished Lady Justice.
Yeah, well, that was
did-
once we got everything barricaded. The point was to get a crow's nest up there, so that's what we'll have to do next.
Yeah, why would you want to leave? We just spent the whole afternoon trying to fortify this place.
Well, I'm not saying we leave permanently. I'm just saying as a future goal. Obviously, like every zombie movie I've ever seen, they try to go to the helipad, right?
Well, I don't want
We
to
don't-
question your logic, but that whole building is going to be full of
Of
zombies
medicine.
Right, but I can't fly a
And
helicopter.
zombies.
and zombies.
Well, we
There's
don't have a
no helicopter.
helipad. We've just got like a yard.
You got a
It's
radio
just
for
like
that.
a-
with an H.
You just-
Yeah.
But you don't have
Yeah.
a helipad? It's just on the ground?
No,
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
accurate. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
accurate. It's just on the ground.
it's just more like a a big parking lot that nobody parks in.
It's a concrete slab with an H painted on it. But yeah, no, I mean, we can do that here if you really want to, Dave, to make you feel better. We can paint that out there in the lawn right now. Nobody's driving down Main Street. We can turn it
You could
into
have a hell of lawn. You could have.
Well, the old pizza place is gone. We could just paint a big H right over there. I mean, it'd.
No, come to think of it, I haven't seen a single plane.
That's because our airport is not what it used to be either. So
Oh,
More
Captain
items,
Kirk,
huh?
he's
throwing more
more
loot at you guys. He's really trying to help plot, actually. God,
A
God
box
bless
of
him.
chalk, maybe
Thank
some
you.
You guys
paint.
are talking about antiseptic. He's like, here's antiseptic. All right.
He wants to
I hate that he did this because I got a can of wood stain right here.
Duke sounds like a parent just being done. All right.
It's like I'm looking at Duke, his head's like all ripped open. Why would we go to the hospital?
Let's see.
That's healed up by now.
Timmy roll and let's see, Duke roll for that one. So 46 and 1.
Well, you got to bring up bullshit, Jeff. That happened yesterday. 19 game sessions ago.
You
What am I
might
rolling
help
again?
Pat, here's a stick.
Hey, Levi, real quick, I run out
It's
to the
46, then
Humvee
a D6 again, right?
and
It's 46, right?
Frank runs out of the Humvee real quick and grabs something and comes back inside. Just so you know.
17-3 ought to be good for another pickup truck.
Frank,
I-
give me a perception check now that you ran out the building.
Will do.
My item roll was an 18 and a 1.
18 and a 1. Pair of
better
Crocs.
Pair of Crocs.
Yes.
Nice.
Duke, what'd you roll?
A 17 and a 3, which I figure ought to be about good for another pickup truck.
3.
13 for me, by the way.
You find a denim jacket
Oh, man.
that's got an American flag on the back with a red stripe, a black and white American flag with a single red stripe down the middle, and then going up the arms is flames done in fabric paint, puff paint, all the
Nice.
way up. And you guys know this jacket.
We do?
This jacket belongs to one of your volunteer firefighters in town. You don't know what it's doing here in the courthouse.
We'll pick it up. Dust it off a bit. Damn. You got them too. Well,
I don't
nothing's
imagine
going to help us.
they didn't get.
That's what we
What'd you
need.
get on your perception, Clint?
13.
Two-tone. 13. Two-tone. Both, you can tell, having gone out to the Humvee, to the south, it looks like Blaine turned clean around with the Humvee and went back the way you came and managed to knock other cars out of the way, detouring at one point near the high school, turning west, deeper into residential. And you can see now there's a small group of about 20 scattered periodically along that strip where he had doubled back. So they're now generally heading in the direction of the square.
So they're coming back towards us now.
Yes,
Great.
they are.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
Hey,
welcome
ready?
to
Oh,
famous?
Zamzung 288. Thanks for showing up, man. Dang
That
it.
is for you, Samsung.
Damn
We're
it.
already famous.
You want to be
That's
famous,
right.
big
We're
time.
already-
We're already
Follow
famous.
us if you'd like to be famous. Sorry, that was almost Harry Carey met what's his
Christopher
name?
Walken.
Christopher Walken. I like slipped halfway through and
Little bit of spare ribs. Would you eat it?
there we go.
I'm curious, like a cat. Some of my friends call me Whiskers. All right, I can watch that sketch all day. That's fantastic.
Yeah, if we could keep it up, that'd be great. Yep. All right, so we need to finish clearing this place. Like you said, And then what's the plan?
What Stevie T brings over, besides the sandwiches and the hunting rifle, is he does manage to bring over a weird collection of 2 CB radios, 3 regular radios, some of which are clock radios that are like partially broken or partially with alarms, and 2 walkie-talkies. And they're all in a box with Sharpie that says, "Can't figure this all out yet." Just slaps it down for you guys. And then he goes and F's off.
This is the most organized person we found yet.
You hear diesel engines going as you see the tractor slowly with all the heavy counterweights on the front. Just dragging, pushing cars slowly out of the square.
I guess I'm just not really for sure why he's spending so much time pushing the vehicles off the square.
I don't know. Is he like making a huge wall?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like he's barricading the cars at the choke points of the roads. So he's turning the square into one giant pavilion area. He's effectively cut off on the southeast side. Both those streets have 2 or 3 cars deep, kind of piled up.
Chris Dirt
motherfucker.
redeemed a go full 2020 on him.
Chris.
At
Part
this
of me
point,
feels like that he's been sitting there waiting for his number to like tick up to 30,000.
So
just
close
he
to a
can spend it.
barricade.
you see, as he's pushing this one truck, you see a fuel line get punctured from a fuel tank meant for resupplies in the back, and then suddenly, and you hear an explosion outside. The cab explodes from shrapnel cutting clean through it, and all kinds of smoke and fire. And now you guys see wandering all out in the distance, tiny figures start piling toward the courthouse.
Oh, shit.
I come running back in.
You just see black smoke pouring out of the tractor. You do not know what happened to Stevie T.
There's a lot of them back here, guys.
Can we do anything?
All right, well,
Last door, guys.
Man, we gotta grab Steve. We gotta make sure he's all right.
Yeah, let's go make sure he's
I
alive.
run out.
Yeah.
Look
Oh,
at
yeah,
him.
yeah.
You guys
I'll go.
I'll
see
be here.
Steve has been thrown through the back of the cab of the tractor onto the ground 50 feet and skidded. You can see that his armor's all fucked up and his shoulder
Oh, man.
is all jacked up in the wrong location. He's like, oh. When you guys are right on top of him, he's like, oh, that was bad. We better get up and go. And his arm is stuck like this. And he grabs his shotgun, pulls it out and goes, and he throws it up, grabs it by the pistol grip, and starts wandering in the direction of the courthouse.
and just out of arm reach is 2 items, apparently.
2 items
Just
that
out
were
of
in the
arm reach,
wreckage.
amongst the wreckage,
Which was really close. If his arm stuck like this, it was really close.
All right, what do we get? Who's going to roll for it? Let's see. We'll have Two-Tone roll for it, and we'll have Kenny roll for it.
Penny.
46
Kenny!
and
Can
14-6.
That's quality roll right there, Kenny Wayne.
14-2.
Anyway.
Olive Garden pasta pass. I have faith in you. I just love seeing the weird shit. That's great.
Amongst the wreckage strewn about from the explosion of the tractor, you see a steam cleaning vacuum for a floor with a water tank, and built into the side an ergonomic clip to hold a resupply of bleach-based cleaner.
Just me?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow,
And a
nice.
full-
Is this like a home use one, or is this like a portable like car use one?
This is a stand-up home use one with retractable cord foot pedal recoil.
That's fancy.
This thing is a heavy bastard too.
Steam
All
cleaner.
hard plastics. Okay.
I'm going to put it with
and a
bleach cleaner
14-2.
clip.
Okay, amongst the wreckage, the wreckage clearly knocked out some of the front windows of the nearby businesses. And now, laying amongst all the nonsense outside the tractor, you guys find a poker table complete with all the little slots to hold your decks and chips, and a chip caddy built into the table. One leg is busted. This is salvageable, gentlemen.
Oh. Fun fact, it was busted before the explosion. That's just how it was sitting over there at the pawn shop before.
Probably. Probably.
Lucas,
Absolutely.
hey, help me get this in here. We're gonna need something to do.
Yeah, sure. That's a great idea.
We're gonna start a poker tournament inside.
Duke is going through those CB radios, seeing if he's got one that works.
You're playing with them. You'll have to sort of mix and match batteries.
Well, I saw this on MacGyver once.
I know.
That's true. That's true.
Give me a general MacGyver roll for the whole shebang.
All right. Intelligence plus things I saw on MacGyver once. That's a 5. So. Boom, 10.
Oh my
Nice.
god!
That's a 15 plus a 5 on that is a 20.
You managed to get 2 walkie-talkies functional and working, clear as a bell. One is staticky and cuts in and out. You managed to get 1 CB radio going and 2 regular radios. And you've managed to figure out a frequency that can tune the regular radios to the CB.
All right. Get this thing up and working while they're out there looking at Stevie T. I get on there and I hit the little button thing on the CB radio. I'm like,
Squelch. Mhm.
Linda, are you out there, Linda? My dispatcher contact, Linda.
Duke?
Holy shit, you're still alive.
Well, yeah, I mean, they had me working the weekend shift, dude, because you took off on your damn boat trip. I've never been so happy to have you fuck off and screw me off with a shift like that before in my life. I've been barricaded in here, everybody done left me. So I got myself a couple guns and some ammo, and I got myself locked up in jail.
Well, we're at the square. We can see your building from ours. We'll
Oh,
come get
thank
you
God,
shortly.
dude, thank God.
All right. I'll go down there and take the
Dude,
walkie-talkies
what
to
the hell's happening to all these people, Duke?
There's zombies. Zombies, Linda.
Zombies, Linda.
So
That's bullshit, Duke. This is some meth shit. You know that. This town's done gone crazy, Duke.
Yep. Zombie meth. That's it.
Eddie went up and bit me on the leg. It didn't make no sense, Duke. Didn't make no sense at all. I done kicked him. He's right outside the jail cell. He's been moping around with half his face gone. He took 3 rounds to the chest. He's still laughing at me.
Yeah, gotta shoot him in the head,
Help me,
Linda.
Duke.
In the head.
What? I gotta do what? I'm not gonna give him head. That's ridiculous.
I said
No,
shoot.
Duke, you're not funny.
I said shoot him in the head, Linda.
Oh, thank God. It don't
All
make
right,
no sense.
We gotta go. We gotta pull this albino kid out of the road. We'll be right back. I hang up the TV.
Ain't no albinos. God,
Coward. Yep.
having overheard that conversation, Kenny Wayne comes up to Duke. He's like, "Hey, Duke.
Yeah.
You know there's them secret tunnels underneath that go right to the jail, right?"
Hey, Kenny.
Yeah.
Roll a D10.
Yes. Hi. 4.
I
Damn
tried
it.
turning the lights on or off again.
Was it a 4?
It was a 4, yeah. And I called high, so.
Hey, Kenny. You're
Yeah.
pretty damn sure Linda's one of them.
God damn it.
You know, now if she ain't one of them, she works for them for sure. Giving them secrets and purposely getting abducted after mutilating cows on the weekend.
Actually, I think that tunnel thing was just a lie. I think, yeah, I think someone just made that up. I looked for it and it ain't there. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. We best just leave her there. She's probably the safest.
You know
she
what?
can be.
It's such an epidemic in our town to a degree. I mean, like most of the Midwest, but like it hit our town off and on pretty hard. So meth becoming contagious doesn't sound that science fiction, to be honest. Like that doesn't sound that crazy.
It's said the truth.
It's airborne. Airborne meth.
Airborne meth.
Only every now and then when one of them goes up in flame or something. Then it's
Yeah.
just
Vape clouds everywhere.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you said from where we're at, we might be able to see these zombies about to walk through fire.
Yep, you can see dotted as far away as 3 blocks in any direction, all along the roads. The classic shot, staggered here, there, but all coming. And already you've got at the barricades Stevie T's already set up on the southeast corner about 5, 2 on one side, 3 on another. And then you check over at what am I going to call this? Down the way of Red Door Church and
Red Door Church.
Sicilian Pizza.
Yeah, there we go.
You see, there is a mob of
Of course there is.
10 that is starting to converge with the additional 10
Mob.
coming up the way.
Thank you. Somebody-
I got it. I got it.
I didn't even pay attention. Good call.
Oh man.
Global panoramic took a toll on everybody.
Mhm.
Oh, panoramic. Okay. that took me a second there. So, the set of 10 coming from Sicilian Pizza and the set of 10 coming up from the opposite direction are now converging on that corner. And then from the north, where, China Queen used to be, is coming down from the north.
That's a big throwback. Holy
That's
cow.
a way throwback.
That building ain't even
Well,
there
there's
anymore, my
nothing-
friend.
There's
It was
nothing.
still
There's nothing there now, right? Like,
No,
There
it's
was never
not.
a decade.
Hey, it was still there when I moved out, so to
Same.
me it still
Oh.
exists.
Oh, that was only 15 demolished buildings ago. You're
Yeah.
way behind.
Well, this is fascinating. All of us are frozen on the stream, except for Levi, still moving around just fine.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know how that's even possible.
You're
Huh.
right,
I
you're
look
right.
very concerned.
That
Let
is.
me,
I look
I
very
look-
concerned.
Very hyped. I'm very interested to know what's going on in that corner.
pew, pew. What the heck?
Question
I don't even
is,
know how
can
that's
we-
possible.
Can we be?
How did
Yeah, how does only one camera?
I'll
yeah.
summon all my zombie hands.
There's so many of them.
is,
them, guys!
is Levi's ping so bad that his camera's not aware he's frozen, so it's just working?
Hasn't reported yet.
It hasn't reported that.
Indiana's number 1.
Hey, I'm reset.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
That sounds
go.
right.
I have to turn the
Actually,
camera on and off again. That was weird. Like nothing I'd do would
That is
fix it.
strange.
That's kind of like the same issue that Lich was having the other day.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's
That's-
an OBS
like-
thing.
Oh,
That's because he had them all in a folder, a group folder.
Yeah,
he
but that-
was-
No, mine were. That was just weird.
Interesting.
Oh well.
I don't know, man, but it's working now.
all right, we're fixed.
All right.
So
Are there any cars that look like they haven't been pushed into the sides and looks functional and pointed roughly in zombie direction?
Along
Alright.
the north side and along the west side, there are a number of cars that you could use that Steve has just hasn't gotten to those sides.
All right. I'm gonna go into one. And I'm gonna see if small towners are small towners. See if I can find some keys just hanging around in stupid places.
All right, give me a roll.
All right.
What you got?
Let's see. I think I've read the script has to be the closest one I got for this one. So we're gonna go perception. I've read the script. The keys are located
Okay.
underneath the chair here. That's a 10. So that's you don't reroll 10s, right? It's just added 5. So 15, 16, 17. I have a 22.
You
22.
you do re-roll 10s, and if it gets another 10, it's a diminished return.
It is another 10.
Are you serious?
4,
Yeah.
I think.
It's 4. And then an 8. So 10, 10,
Okay,
8. So yeah, 28 plus my actual stats is 35 plus
Oh my
the 5
goodness.
plus the 4. So yeah, 44.
44?
Their keys, their passport, social security number, keys
Okay.
to their house.
What the hell?
You find a Suburban that the keys, not only is it unlocked, but the keys are in the ignition. There are absolutely no zombies in it whatsoever. And you manage to find a pump-action shotgun in the passenger seat with a
Nice.
box of ammo sitting next to it.
Pump action.
That's
All
nice
right.
find.
In the back seat, you see that there is a 10-person tent still in the box,
Nice.
as is other ready-to-go camping gear.
Well, that changes things.
And then you see dangling off the rear view mirror, it says, hold on. Scotty Hunter. And Scotty Hunter is a former deputy that nobody liked that is now off the force and has since been like, he's sort of an outdoorsman, but also nobody likes him.
Excellent. Well, I will chuck the stuff out of the Suburban.
He's got
And-
here, I'll give you a few more notes. He's got a powerful mustache, and he used to teach at Pioneer Days. And everyone hates his wife, too.
Yeah, he's throwing salt today.
Dang, throwing
Damn.
shade.
Damn.
Throwing shade.
All right. Davey Angel is going to
Did
take all
that
the
one
stuff
lock it in? Everybody got that one, right? We're good?
Locked
Good.
in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Locked in.
right in there.
Nope.
He's always nice to me.
So Davey Angel is going to take all the contents of the car and put them outside on the road to be picked up in a second. And he's going to look directly at the camera after looking at the rest of the guys. And he's going to say, "You're going to want to watch this." And then he's going to point the car down the road where the most zombies are. And
Okay.
he's going to jam something into the accelerator and just let it go.
This car is equipped with some telescopic walking sticks used for walking outdoors. It's very easy to lodge one of these in such a fashion it was hold the pedal down.
Man.
Awesome. So I do that. I point at the most zombies I can, and I pick up the stuff and go back in the courthouse. Walking
Okay.
away, don't look back at any explosions that should happen.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Just kind of walk in
yes.
Jesus posed.
You know,
Give me a roll. We're gonna
Okay.
treat this like we have vehicle damage written down.
It's excessive.
we
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna deal with it. Go ahead and give me
I
a
found it.
roll. Give me a roll based on your ability to jerry-rig an object. Intellect would be best.
Okay. Let's go with. Okay, it's a little abstract here. I got two options here. Do I go with not so clever editing again, or make it disappear?
I like make it disappear.
All right.
Personally. I think that's excellent.
Intellect plus make it disappear will be applied to the problem, and that's what I'm going to roll.
Nice.
All right. That is a 12.
A 12. Okay, that's enough. You got it aimed vaguely in the right direction. It careens off, and you guys see as David Angel gets out of the car, not even looking behind him, and it heads north toward the two mobs, and then all of a sudden you see like little splatters all along as it careens off the road down the way from Jenny Bell's Howley Tavern, where that used to be. And then it hits one of the posts by the railroad tracks and then just crunches in there. And you guys just see blood smears all the way down the north end. So a passage to the north is currently it's free.
I do like a little magician's flourish, spin around, and then pick up all the goods and come back to the square.
Kenny, Lucas, it's just like you're in the middle of an episode. You don't even know how he did it. He wasn't even in the car when it was driving.
Kenny secretly in his head, secretly in his head rolls intellect. What was it? I heard this on Ancient Aliens once.
Yes.
Or looks like alien tech. He makes both rolls in his head to determine which one of those actually just happened.
Okay.
Oh man.
So
What'd you get? Are you rolling it?
Oh, and I was just gonna. No. I was
Okay.
just. This is in his head. I was just
Okay,
commentary.
got it.
This is commentary on what he's trying to put a label on Davi.
It could be just magic. You never know.
It could be, but magic's not real. Aliens and Sasquatch are real. So
Yeah, Dale told you.
Two-tone. Hey, look, I got these radios, walkie-talkies working. Here, look, try them out.
Oh, hold on. Lucas, can you hold this poker table for a second?
Yeah, I know, I got it. We can maybe cram it in the doorway here.
the
Or the last
poker
one.
Okay.
It'll be fun for now.
Well,
Maybe we can.
Dude, you're working on the stuff and suddenly you see they got sideways and manipulated through these heavy double doors a full-on poker table that is like not a fold-up. It's a nice wooden, hefty poker table, felt surface, chip caddy. It's even got some of the lines that have been laid into it for the various areas for players and bets.
This
You
fell out.
barricade up the last door or something? Or?
No, I figured we're going to be sitting here for a while, so I have something to do. Oh, by the way, I pull out from behind my back Teddy Ruxpin, and I pop open the back and slip in my REO Speedwagon cassette tape.
yes, he does.
Boom. And I push play.
Heard it from a friend. Heard it from
Heard
a
it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been messing around. Oh man, this is my jam. Dun,
Does
dun,
anybody have
dun.
more business they want to conduct outside of the courthouse?
Dude. I think I'm good.
All right. As you guys come in, you see up against the wall.
Oh, god damn, Stevie. Are you all right?
And then right up against the door frame of one of the courtrooms, Stevie T slams his shoulder, and you hear as it pops back in. He's like, okay, good. Now the pump's easier to take care of. And he goes by the door and mans your door.
Nice.
So,
Thanks,
I got-
Steve.
I got all these radios and CBs
No
working,
problem, guys.
so we can communicate throughout the building if we need to.
I hope you
Oh.
guys don't mind. I got a little bit of cayenne in some of those sandwiches. They're gonna be a little spicy, but I did that because the meat was looking a little.
So good.
Sure.
All right. Guess
Another
we
fun
could.
fact: Stevie T went to culinary school for a while.
True story.
It's true.
Funner fact: Stevie T once gave me a 15-layered ham and cheese sandwich at a fraternity party,
Called.
which we refer to as the primitive man sandwich.
So,
No, one of my dice disappeared.
Stevie T is manning your door. So for the remainder of the day, you guys do see congregating outside around the burning tractor and the car it was pushing. Zombies keep gathering around it and also catching fire and also spreading fire, some into the lawn where it starts to sizzle down where it hits concrete. But now the war memorial right there is in flames. It's going up like a torch. and now some more are wandering in. Generally speaking, the east side, which you guys have a sight line on, is full of about 60 zombies over the course of multiple hours as this smoke plume progressively draws them in. It's now nightfall, and you guys are approaching the second night of potential sleep.
I don't believe this.
I'm a little confused. I mean, Duke's like looking out one of the windows right over there on the east side, and I don't know who's going to be with him at the moment, but he'll just say to him, "I'm a little confused. I always thought that zombies stayed away from fire, but they seem to be attracted to it."
Oh, you see him walking right into it, catching fire, and then clawing at it. And then when they can't find anything, they kind of bump into each other and just walk off in a random direction. And so now you do have a potential problem that you could see. It all stands to reason at this point, as you guys are looking at the east side. The east side of the square could all catch fire. Either one of the two halves, either the north half or the south half. Because there's that single alley that cuts through the middle, but pretty much besides that, the whole thing could go up.
It'd be a damn shame to lose that completely imaginary building at the top there that some billionaire brought in and recreated for no apparent good reason.
So damn sad to lose that worthless space.
Everybody knows in Rome, Maine, that the famous installation artist who named his piece Magic Second Floor Rocks really helped put Rome, Maine on the map in the high art scene.
Yep,
It's true story.
weird stuff in this town.
Literally, that shit fascinates me, not because of what it is, but because it exists and people look at it.
People don't look at it, believe me.
Well, they do occasionally. It's
No.
Never?
No.
I've been there. There's a list of people who have come to see it. It's a more impressive list than you would imagine.
I'm talking a bunch of smack, but because I think it's pathetically worthless waste of space, and it's making the building fall in now. So yeah, way to go.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Well, when you happen to add a couple tons of rock on the third floor of a building that doesn't have a roof worth a damn, that's gonna happen.
Not that it's falling in at any less of a pace than all the other buildings.
Yeah.
That's also
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Those buildings are rough.
So I think the east side could be a complete loss, and I don't think that any of our characters will care as much. But I'm curious about the fact that the fire seems to attract zombies, which seems like a critical piece of information that we can now use, that we've learned from this accident.
As you guys are sitting there staring at it, what becomes abundantly clear is I will allow the common player knowledge to be seated in the characters. They seem attracted to movement and sound, and the fire will do both. In which case they walk in, but the funny thing is, they burn for a very long time before they go down. You guys see one walk into the tractor, kind of bump into it, land on the ground, crawl through the fire, and this is like your TV for the evening. You guys are all kind of lined up around Stevie T as he's casually he's managed to turn one of the flag poles holding the American flag into a pike, and he's now got a hole in the door in case anything comes close enough. He's got to pike it through the door. He's got the shotgun and the pike, but he's just sitting here. You see, he's also got a bag of popcorn. You don't know where that one came from. And he's just watching it, and he's handing you guys popcorn. He's like, "It's kettle. I hope you don't mind." And then you see that
Duke is sitting with Stevie T watching, and he's naming all the local teens as they wander their ass into the fire. Hey, it's them Johnson twins again. Up there they go around in there.
there we go.
Together like always.
You know, Bonnie Johnson, when she bumps into that thing, she hits the ground, she catches fire, and then manages to wander kind of down the sidewalk on the east side, and she wanders off to the south side of the square, down the middle of the road, just on fire. She walks out of sight, still on fire. You don't know where she's going.
Duke's just using this as by pinpointing the people he sees zombified walking into the fires and everything else. He's using this as just sort of like a mental roll call of who in the town has been hit, what areas of town have been hit, because I know where all the local teams are from. So I can figure out what parts of town have been hit by all of them that's come in there. And I realize this is a complete shit show at this point. They have hit all over town. We're fucked. And
Roll your local teams. Roll your local teams.
13. That's what that roll right there.
13. Beautiful. Okay. Here's what you deduce. It seems like a lot of what you're seeing are families from the heavily residential west side that is very close to the square. That seems to be the majority of what you're looking at right now. And everybody else seems to be from the northwest sprawl that kind of wanders, but it's all seems to be west siders. You don't see anything from families that would be out in the direction of Auto Region or Mustard Middle School, or the home of the Yellowbirds.
That's amazing. Roll your local teens band phrase around Matt Gates.
Matt Gates.
Oh, man.
Good shit.
Matt Gates.
So, yeah. So it seems like the largest groups must be coming over there from the west side. So maybe east is actually our best bet of getting out of here. We make it to the river, head towards Terrible Hope. Maybe there's a chance to blow the bridge, stop them dead in their tracks.
Well, what is the joke? He's got to know. Was it ketchup? I like whenever you guys all laugh. There's like, that was an inside joke, goddammit.
Tell us what it is.
I can always tell because it's so funny. It's so absurd.
Yep, just nonstop.
No. It's not absurd. It's Mustard, home of the Yellowbird. And they don't like being called absurd. That's what Ridge Forest, home of the Hawks, would say about them.
Yeah.
Hey, District 95 all the way. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. Ridge Forest, baby. Ridge Forest.
Nope, Ridge Forest is 4. Down with Ridge Forest.
Ridge Forest, eat shit, Mustard Yellowbird.
You're fighting against 4 of us here, my friend. Absolutely not.
My picture in a piece of net
I totally went to Ridge
from our
Forest.
super sectional championship game.
Yeah,
So
we don't
they-
say that.
You go to
I got-
both.
I got two-tone on my side. Ridge
Yeah.
Forest.
Oh, yeah,
I went to Ridge Forest.
Oh,
I ain't no
that's right.
city kid.
He ain't no
Whatever.
city slicker like you guys.
Yeah.
City slicker.
You were all the ruffians, the
City kids, you
hooligans.
guys don't know nothing. You guys don't know nothing. You guys
And
are
your
dangerous.
school
Haven't you
sucked.
heard? Did you hear about those mustard kids? Those mustard kids are dangerous.
They hung out.
Literally dangerous. Please tell me you actually heard that, because that is
We
hilarious.
did. We were all worried about meeting the mustard kids for the first time. That they'd
Really?
be like mean or rough or because they're from and this is I know I'm making a joke, but I cannot tell you the weight of this phrase. They're from in town.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
know.
all
The,
those ones
the
went to
in-town
town.
kids, they did a lot of drugs. You don't want to hang out with them.
They're a rough crowd, the in town kids.
Only one of us went to prison for a long term. I mean,
Only one of them, and he was a mustard kid. I'm calling it.
You're not wrong.
You know what? Though we have a felon on our side too. To be fair,
You know
we have
what? Our
Yeah.
felons
felon,
on our side.
it's true.
in his defense, our felon was actually a really nice guy.
Your felon was a nice guy. He actually was a
really
nice guy.
He was.
Until he wasn't. Until he wasn't.
That's all it
he
takes,
wasn't.
though. That's typically how it works,
Yeah.
though. Everybody's probably pretty
Yeah.
nice until they aren't. You know?
Until you just lose it one day and game
Yeah.
over, man.
Yeah.
Game over.
That is factual.
Okay.
I love
So-
that the in-town kid. My house literally had a cornfield attached to the side of it.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh,
Yeah.
nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Listen
you
here,
can
Jeff,
be anywhere in town, and
I
you're
don't know
3
who you
blocks
are,
from a cornfield.
Jeff Pancake, but you sound like an in-town name. I'll tell you that.
Hey, all I know is that I could basically see Crestwood from my house, but I wasn't in the district because I lived.
You're
across
talking
the street.
about Ridge Forest. What are
Ridge
you
Forest.
doing here?
Shh, Ridge Forest. I lived across the street. If I lived across the street, I would have went to Ridge Forest.
Still weren't allowed to play in our playground.
Nope. Get
I
out of
went
here,
anyway.
city kid.
We got
I
fences
did.
around that for you guys.
You guys
You're
are
not
saying
welcome.
education over there.
Hey, there was no fences there when I was a kid.
Whatever. We had the fence around the highway, man.
That's true.
All right.
Because you didn't want children running to the highway.
Don't want them running on the highway.
All right. Sorry to say, I do have to wrap early tonight.
Oh,
because
okay.
I have a morning meeting which I don't want to go to. So
No one wants to go to
Morning.
here's where we wrap. As you guys are
Okay.
watching things burn off in the distance, you guys hear. Oh.
Like a cow?
Yep. And then you see wandering across the bank lot to the north a small herd of 15 cattle.
Are the zombie cattle?
God, I hope there's zombie cows.
Smash burgers.
And some are missing legs. And some are dragging the entangled corpses of other cows that have.
Guys, we found the cow level.
We have.
Dude, but I
Cow
didn't cheat.
level.
I don't have infinite health, man.
Yeah, you know what? I think there's only one family in town that even raises cattle, so I know exactly where they came from.
Fantastic.
Just drive,
And that's
where we're gonna
drive
wrap
out
for
on
the
the
night.
Clinton
Oh,
Road.
man.
Something from one of those factory farms.
Oh, man. Zombie cows.
Zombie cows.
Cows with guns.
Cows with guns.
I guess we see what the next zombie boss is going to be.
Thank you, Captain. I will not boast about my sound effects, but I will stand by my cow call. It is practice, and I know what I'm doing with cows. I also know pigs. I stand by that as well.
I chased my first cow at Levi's house, by the way.
He did.
I did.
Because, okay, I'm going to tell a true story. This is
Yeah.
absolutely great. This does not involve Clint, but this is such a weird window into. Okay, y'all know how you think like in your childhood, everything that you have in your life is normal and everybody else's is weird. So I got into a theater show where I had to go stay. It was a collection for Illinois Theater Fest. So it'd be a collection of kids from around the state. So it just so happens my mom is trying to set up my stay with this kid that's in Schaumburg, Illinois. So it's a suburbanite kid. And at the first phone call my mom is having with that family to figure out how my stay is going to work out, she says, and I quote, "Oh, sorry, hold on. The cows are out." Click. And I heard such shit for that for the entire length of that Theater Fest show.
Solidified everything they
Because-
thought about you.
Because yeah, suddenly I became the stereotype of the guy that's got cows, and if they are out, everybody drop everything. The cows are out. And I'm like, but that's how it was. The funny thing was, when he told me that, I'm like, well, yeah, the cows are out. So I was like, you gotta get them back in. You can't have them running around.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Just makes sense. Just makes so much sense.
My uncle had cattle. I helped him give them their shots and all that stuff every year.
You had to get them in the chute. That's a barrel of
Yeah.
fun.
I did none of that
I
because
did
I
none of
was
that.
an in-town kid.
Yeah, you're one
I
of
was
the
one
towners.
too, but I had an uncle who lived out of town, so it was.
The in-town kids don't know what it's like.
I once
Got
caught
too busy
rabbits
doing
at the fair.
drugs.
I don't know if you remember that stuff.
You know what? I respect that. Did you get a pig?
I caught a pig and a rabbit.
I'm
Neither
proud
of
of
them became pets.
I'm proud of you. Proud of
I
you.
was a little wee lad, like 5 years old or something, running around the mud
Yeah, yeah.
for adults' entertainment. You know what it is.
We need to do plugs.
Plug it.
Somebody go.
All right, so this is Tabletop's Keyboard. Here on Wednesdays,
Guys.
you find us playing Don't sleep every other Wednesday at 10 p.m. On the other Wednesdays, including next week, you'll find me and some of the guys here back with our buddy Boffrin as we play my Vampire the Masquerade game, My Kindred.
Yeah.
Chapter 3, still untitled because I'm a slacker, but it'll be next week here at this time. Thursdays is now a day off for us. Friday, Clint has been doing some 3D prints again. Clint, you got anything lined up for Friday?
I will be printing something on Friday. Faux show.
Something.
He sounds as prepared as I prepare for mine.
There will be
what?
something.
The captain's asking if we'll have Stevie on the show.
Oh, he doesn't.
You can
We
probably
should tell
arrange
him the
that.
funnest
I'm
fact
gonna call
about
him.
We can arrange that. We can arrange that.
Could actually happen. I'll see if he's interested.
He is a gamer. Like he can
He
play.
is, but he only comes out of hiding once a decade. Like,
Yeah.
he-
Yeah.
You know what?
Did I ever
I'll
tell you
just
the
see if
Stevie
he-
T story? My last one that I had.
No.
There's
Nope.
so many Stevie
Me and the
T's
wife are
out
going on vacation. A little mini vacation, this little weekend thing away. And we decide to go over to Indiana and go to Brown County. And I'm walking
nice
around, a little Nashville. And I decide,
Nashville,
what's
Indiana.
upstairs at this old, like, whatever building here? I open up the door and I go, Steve? And he goes, hey man, what's up? Like, you work at a
Just like he
brewery
expected to see you
in
there.
Little Nashville? Yeah. Wow.
Random as hell.
What?
I got some
100
great
miles from
Steve
home and you run
stories,
into
but
Stevie T.
Like,
we ain't got
out
time
of
for that
nowhere.
tonight.
Like, just
That's fantastic.
ran a brewery for a while.
Okay. Here's my favorite. I'll have to truncate this. My brother runs an annual canoe trip.
Oh, yes.
Which is heavily. It's a very big deal. This is my friend group, the Parasite Gamers, TT2KB. My brother's friend group is lovingly called the Douches, and the Douches have the annual douche float. Sorry, the Great Douche Float, GDF.
The great.
And Stevie T's a douche, and so one of the things that happens on the douche float is they have costume day. And the point of costume day is to weird out everybody else that's not part of their canoe trip that's on the creek that day through a state park. And Stevie T's favorite costume I ever saw is he was team costuming with somebody, and they were costuming as old-timey weightlifters. They were both wearing black singlets with heavy mustaches, and the entire time they had heavy weights with like the big spheres on the end. They're going up, hey, up, and then they would just do workouts in the middle of the creek every time they stopped.
Oh
fantastic.
man.
And then Steve's really
fantastic.
skinny, and the other guy was obese, so it made it hilarious that they were completely different body types.
My stories with Steve are very different breed of stories.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
save
you were
it for another
fraternity
time.
brothers, so you probably shouldn't incriminate yourself. At this
Yeah,
point.
they're very different. They're very different levels of stories of me and Steve. But
So-
Saturday,
This Saturday is Everstorm. I do not remember episode number. I believe it's 56 or 57, but either way, this one is Boat Fight! And that's what this one's going to be called.
yes,
Last one was Boat Party, it was Boat Fight! And our PCs will be are trying to reach a great siege and being intercepted by forces at sea that do not want them to progress any further, including the very same sea monster that seemed to have sunk Sid's ship in the first place. So,
Son of a bitch. It was just a story.
revenge.
So that's-
real.
that is Saturday, 10 p.m. Everstorm. Sunday, 8 p.m. I am back with Vigilantes of Valandria. It is Chapter 5, the midway point of my final chapter of my trilogy. It is one small step for man, one temporal leap for mankind.
Oh no.
And that is the name of
never
this
goes
episode.
well.
And Jeff immediately knows what's going on. So
Poor
tune in,
bastards.
8 p.m. and you'll get to see exactly what that is in reference to. And then Monday, me and Jeff are back at 9 p.m. Central Time. We have moved our start time up just a little bit for community night, where we have been playing Jackbox, but this week we've decided we want to do Among Us. So 9 p.m. Monday, Among Us with me and Jeff, and those of you who are in the Discord can sign up to get a spot, and we'll be rotating people in and out as the night goes. So that brings us then around the Tuesday where Levi and Cameron both do their shows. It's DM the Art first. Levi is working on a commission. You'll be continuing that, I assume, this week?
Yes, I am. I'll be working on Bob on next Tuesday as well. He won't be done.
Everybody must get stoned.
Ooh.
How does it feel? You're on your own.
And then when Levi finishes up, Cam, Bardic Knowledge?
Yes, I take over for some Bardic Knowledge, making music. Who knows what we're going to make, but it'll be fun. Also, all the music you've heard tonight and that you hear during Everstorm and most of our streams, all made by me. I own the copyrights. It's DMCA free. Go to that link. You can listen to it yourself. You can stream it on your own streams. You can play it in your own videos. Just credit us for saying that's where you got it, so hopefully other people will come check us out. But check the music out. You can use it for free.
All right. And that is our lineup of shows we got here at TT2KB. Just as a small aside, we did participate in Viva La Dungeon for Gary Con last week.
Did. It was
You
fun.
can still go to the Lock,
that was awesome.
Lock Geneva. You can still see the video there if you haven't seen it yet. We don't have a copy of that video or anything to share out there, but you can go back and watch it. It was a hell of a good time.
Literally everything that happened to all of us was on brand.
So it was.
Timmy was a great character. Ogle was an excellent strategist. Ogle tried to kill Jeff. Jeff was a clever strategist. Cam really committed to character, and just I was very impressed, Cam. I absolutely loved your character. All my dice rolls were entirely on brand, and they sucked. And all of Clint's rolls were devastating. And
Well,
so it
what's
was
funny is when I started, like, I failed 3 loot rolls. The very first
Yep.
3 actions I
That's true.
took, fail, fail,
Wow.
fail. And I'm like, well,
Yeah, you
okay.
fucking rolls, it didn't matter.
I
And
moved to
then
this
once we get
room.
to combat-
Okay. I moved to this room. Okay. I moved to this room. I don't want to go in that room. He put me in the room. Okay, fine. I'll just kill everybody.
Yep.
and that's what happened.
I love that Levi was very happy and impressed with my character, and literally, my character was, well, he's a dwarven stonemason, so I'm going to give him a Russian accent, and his entire motivation is to kill everyone else so that he can cut the stone in this dungeon.
Stupid
In peace.
voices aren't stupid. They're perfect, and they make all the
But
difference in the
let's
world.
not say that it was
There's-
important and poignant character choices.
I will put a link in our Discord to it. I just put a link to it there. Again, thanks to our friend over the Litching Hour.
Yes, thanks for
for
that.
inviting
It was
us
fun.
to be part of his show that he was doing for Gary Con. Of course, we are always excited to get to be a part of any convention, even if it's at the real virtual one and not an in-person one. So
That's the
again,
good
that
way.
was a good time. I think that is all we got for special announcements on all of our shows. So we will see everyone back here for Print Stream on Friday and Everstorm on Saturday. And I suppose I should find a raid target. You know what? You know who we're going to
I think Air Laser
Nice.
legit wants you to make a shirt that looks like that.
It's a good
So
shirt.
that she can,
Yeah,
so that she
sure.
can buy one. Like, seriously, if you could just print that on a shirt and then put the Don't Sleep logo on it,
You know,
Air
we should
Laser
sell
would buy
coffee.
like 100 of them.
We should sell
Don't
coffee.
sell coffee.
We should sell coffee.
Yeah. I need to
There's a lot of
start up
companies
a
that'll do that.
I need to start up a coffee roaster. That'd be a great idea, guys. Do we want to do a little TT2KB coffee roaster?
We could do it. There's a lot
I would
of
drink all of
companies
our
that'll do that for
profits.
Drink all of
I really would. Be like, sorry, we made no coffee today. Be like, what? How do we make no coffee? I'm like, I don't know.
Fuck we would.
Oh my
Like, they're
God.
familiar. Ask them to hook us up.
We're going to raid our friends at the Grouch Couch. Usually they get to raid us because they end before us, but today there's no
TT2K
live, so we're
beans.
Oh, TT2K
Yeah,
beans would be
that's-
great. So.
Sorry, Chris, you just
Jersey
gave
like
that
that.
idea up. That is no longer yours.
We might take that. We
Sorry.
appreciate that. We have your blessing.
We will catch you guys next time. Go say hi to Turk and our friends
everybody.
over the Grouch Couch. We'll catch you later.
Hey.
Take care.
Ah,
Thanks so much.
Onward way.